I woke up in intense pain with a dark figure standing over me holding a knife. I had already been stabbed in the stomach. I thought, this is the end.
Our boat capsized and my best friend John was dead. It was getting darker, and at that point, I knew I was going to die.
I was driving down the highway like it was just a normal day. You hear about it happening to other people, but you don't think it'll happen to you. A bee flew into my car.
My attacker forced me to walk around the house, gathering valuables and putting them into a bag while I was trying desperately not to bleed out. I was thinking to myself, Shauna, just do it and do it quietly so you don't wake up your daughter and drag her into this mess. That's when my intestines fell out.
It was the middle of the night and the water was freezing. I felt something ram into me. Before I even knew what happened, I saw that my left arm was gone.
The bee wouldn't leave. I rolled the window all the way down and tried to show it how to get out, but it refused. I was on the highway and there was no shoulder I could pull onto. I was in traffic, so I wasn't moving, but still, it was going to sting me. I could feel it. I'm not allergic to bees or anything, but I heard it hurts.
I put my intestines in a bag and shoved them into my purse because my attacker was taking me to the bank where I was supposed to withdraw as much money as possible. He told me he would cut my throat if I disobeyed. So I did what he said, but he still cut my throat.
The blood hemorrhaging out of my arm attracted a bunch of other sharks. Then the sharks took turns, taking small but extremely painful bites out of me.
If you swat at bees, they get mad and try to sting you. I should know. My father was a beekeeper, so I grew up around him. But this definitely wasn't a nice bee. You know, I could tell. Well, I assumed.
My attacker killed my daughter, but Sally would have died anyway because the money I gave away was supposed to be for her chemo. Now I keep my intestines in a bag permanently. But on the bright side, I'm still here.
Eventually, a band of pirates rescued me, but then they used me as a hostage to negotiate the release of their friend Needlebeard out of a Caribbean prison. At least I'm still alive.
Finally, I thought, Betty, you have to handle this now. So I opened all the windows, and the bee flew out. Still late to Pilates, though. Not because of the bee. Because I left the house 45 minutes late.
I survived because I knew I had more to do on this earth.
I survived because God has a plan for me.
I survived because it was nice out, and I could open all my windows.
I survived.
But barely.